wouldn't fancy cleaning up after the chicken that laid that. Anyway, ta-ra.
What is it?
Robert, are you all right?
Yeah? Why wouldn't I be?
Well, I don't know. You tell me.
Listen, I've got to go.
Robert?
You look nice.
Thanks. Could you do the back for me?
Certainly.
Ta.
I didn't think we'd see you at church this morning.
Oh, you won't.
What are you all dressed up for then?
We're just going to meet someone.
Please don't tell me you're going to see Carrie. Marlon, you can't.
Why not?
It's not right. It's not how it's supposed to be done. Our identity's supposed to be a secret.
Well, it's too late for that. We've already met.
But she don't know who you are. Oh, Marlon, it's too soon. She's still recovering.
So am I. I kept imagining who they could give Trish's heart to, and I was worried they might give it to somebody who didn't deserve it or wouldn't take care of it.
Well, that's why you're supposed to go through that mediator person.
What's the point? We've already met each other.
But she doesn't know who you are. You're supposed to go through the proper channels, Marlon.
Oh, what, and where ages for letters be passed back and forth?
You're not being fair on Carrie. She's recovering from major surgery.
She looked normal, healthy. She was carrying shopping. I don't know what you're so worried about.
Please don't do this.
I have to. She only lives 10 miles away. How can I sit here knowing that?
Ah, you're early. Wasn't expecting you till later.
Well, I just thought I'd bring these round for Victoria.
I'll make the dentist appointment now, shall I? Victoria, look what Robert's brought you. Say thank you.
And don't go eating it all before breakfast, eh?
If you don't say thank you, I'll feed it to the sheep. I don't know what's got into her.
Well, she's probably still half asleep.
Thing is, she hasn't said a word since last night. She's supposed to be doing a reading at church today.
Yeah, well, she's just clammed up because she's nervous about it.
Maybe you're right.
Anyway, I just came round to give her that.
Look, why don't you come to the church with us?
Well, it's not really my thing.
Well, she won't be so scared if we're all there with her.
Well, you calling?
Well, I thought I'd see if Andy and Katie want to come too.
Well, if it's going to be a family do, then you better count me in.
Ah, agree.
Why can't I go with you?
Have you got the brass for digs and bus fare to London?
No.
Well, neither have I.
Oh, come on. Mum would want me to be there.
You're better off here. Anyway, you have to stay and give Lisa an hand with the welcome home party.
She's not going to do so much stupid like you did and get kept in for fighting, is she?
You get more like your mum every day.
Just answer the question.
No, she is not going to do anything stupid. The only thing on your mum's mind is getting out of that place and getting home.
And Zoe's going to tell the truth. She won't change her mind.
No, I don't think she will.
Or she'd better not. So what did make Zoe change her mind then?
Well, how should I know?
Do you think her guilty conscience got the better of her?
Do I look like a mind reader?
Well, whatever it was, I'm glad. It's about time she did the right thing. And after Mum gets out, it won't be long till we can have no Rome. This time next week, the four of us will be together.
Hi, my name's Marlon. Hello. Come on.
Yeah? Aren't you the guy helping with my shopping?
Yeah, that was me. I'm Marlon. Marlon Dingle. You have my wife's heart.
What do you want?
Just to meet you.
You're not supposed to know where I live. You shouldn't be here.
I know, but if you let me explain...
Go away.
What?
If you don't go away, I'll call the police.
Oh, no, Carrie, wait.
Victoria's got a reading to do at the Easter service. Dad wants us all to be there.
Is Robert going?
Yeah. Well, come on, it won't be that bad.
Andy, do we have to?
Well, she'll be disappointed if we're not all there to see her.
Yeah, I know, but I've got studying to do.
It's only going to be for an hour. Anyway, I've already said that we'll be there now.
All right.
Well, if you're all going, I'm coming. Robert will be upset if I'm not there and all. What do you wear to church at Easter?
Yeah, well, they just turned up out the blue. No warning, nothing. No, I'm fine. It was just a bit of a shock, that's all. I mean, what's he thinking doing something like this? Yeah, I thought maybe one day I might meet him, but not this soon. Is he heck? No, he's sitting outside. No, there's no need to call the hospital. I told him to push off and I slammed the door in his face. Yeah, I'm sure. I don't know. He's young, dead tall. Bit of a space needle, really.
Right, I'm off.
Ooh, going somewhere special.
Just to Jack's. He needs a hand with Victoria.
So why are you all dolled up for Ascot?
It's Easter. We're going to church. An atheist would know more about feast days than you.
I know all I need to know. Christmas you get presents, Easter you get chocolate. Hey, hang on a minute, I'll get ready and come with you. You never know, there may be some talent in a Sunday best.
Oh, no, you don't.
Why not?
Because you need it here.
Well, Bob can cope for a couple of hours.
Yeah, but he shouldn't have to. You're staying. End of conversation.
Spoil sport.
Victoria, you're not worried about reading in church, are you? You don't have to be, you know. We're all going to be there. What's up, love? Do you not want to do the reading? Is that what it is? You don't have to do it, you know. Oh, for goodness sake, how am I supposed to know what's wrong if you won't tell me?
What's going on here?
Oh, hello, love. We're running late and Miss Dilly-Dally here is still not ready.
Why don't you go and leave us girls to it, eh? You're not ready yourself by the look of things. Slow coach. We'll race you. Last one ready's a rotten egg. Will we win?
You still here? What do you think you're playing at? You know the drill, don't you? All contact has got to be made through a transplant coordinator. You've no right to be here.
Please don't upset yourself.
I wouldn't be upset if you hadn't turned up like this.
I don't think it'd be such a shock.
You don't expect to open your front door and find your donor's husband on the other side.
I suppose not.
Easter Bunny'd have been less of a shock.
I'm sorry.
So why have you come to see me?
I just wanted to talk to you. Find out who you were. Make sure you're okay.
How'd you find me?
I wasn't looking. What happened? I saw your picture in the paper, and then when I helped you with your shopping, I recognised you.
Really? You've got a good memory.
It's not a face I forget, considering.
I suppose not. Still, you could have softened the blow. Maybe wrote a letter first.
I know, I'm sorry, but when I read your letter and I saw how nice and friendly you were, I didn't think you'd mind me just showing up. You'll not report me to anybody, will you?
I don't usually close the door on people like that.
Oh, good morning, Jean. Zoe, happy Easter. Are you going to bring Jean to the cafe? Laurel's organised tea and some treats for the children.
I can't. I have to leave for London this afternoon.
I see. If you like, Jean could come and stay with us. I'm sure Gabby would love that.
Well, thank you for the offer, but I've already made arrangements.
Isn't there anything I can do to help?
No, everything's taken care of. Just wish I didn't have to go to this appeal.
Morning, Debbie.
If you aren't lied in the first place, it won't have to be an appeal. It's a sin to tell a lie, innit? All you have to do tomorrow is tell the truth. How hard is that?
That wind's getting up, isn't it?
Well, what do you think?
Stunning.
It's retro at chic. I read the other day that it's in. Great, innit?
Yeah, whatever. Could you go and get us a seat?
Okay.
Lovely to see you all.
The whole family have turned out for Victoria's reading.
Of course. And I'm very much looking forward to that too. Have you been practicing? Good girl.
No Ethan today.
I'm afraid not. He's been called away to assist the bishop.
Well, you'll be all right.
If you don't want to do the reading, Victoria, just tell me.
I don't know if I can keep on pretending with Andy that everything's normal.
Yeah, but you're just going to have to try.
Time is running out, Rob. We're going to have to come to a decision soon. He's bound to think that something's going on, and then what do we do? Are you listening to me?
We can talk about this later.
Thanks for the letter. It meant such a lot to me knowing how you felt about the transplant.
I'm surprised you were able to read it. The handwriting was terrible. Looks like I wrote it on a spin dryer.
I could read it fine.
I don't normally write like that, though. It was the drugs I was on after the operation. They gave me the shakes.
Are you in much pain?
Not much. The scar hurts a bit, but apart from that, I feel great.
Good. Is it a big scar?
Big enough. Can't swim for a year, though. That's the worst thing, not being able to get back in the pool.
I'm really glad you're sporty. I know you'll take good care of Trish's heart.
I better get going.
I can't tell you what this has meant to me. Can I come see you again, please?
What for?
Just to talk. Maybe I could bring some pictures of Trisha next time.
I've still not got my head round the whole having someone else's heart inside me.
You take your time, and then when you're ready, I'll be happy to listen.
I really am sorry about your wife.
Thanks.
We remember those loved ones who are no longer with us. And we look forward to seeing them again. We too are reborn into the next life. And now, Victoria will lead us in a special Easter prayer. Go on.
Poor kid.
It's comforting to know that I'm not the only one in the parish who suffers from stage fright.
Oh, that reminds me. I've got loads of stuff needs bagging up for the charity shop. Oh, unless you'd like to take a look through them first.
Thank you, but I don't think your clothes will suit me.
Yeah, you're right.
Now there's a woman in love.
You're talking about me?
You're absolutely glowing, pet.
Well, yes, I am. I'm very lucky.
It's not luck. You deserve it.
Thanks.
I know. I can't believe my luck either. He's tall, he's handsome, and he cooks.
Are you feeling okay?
Never better. Actually, seeing as you're such a super chef, why don't we have a dinner party tomorrow night?
Well, all right then. On one condition. That you go nowhere near the food.
The way it goes on, anyone would think I couldn't cook. Oh, you'll have to do that monkfish thing you did for me the other week. Oh, and there's plenty of Dad's wine, so tell Ashley not to bother bringing a bottle of wine. Shall we say around 8 o'clock?
8 sounds fine.
Okay.
Oh.
And how's my little girl? I thought you were going to the cafe after the church.
Well, I decided not to.
You okay?
Yep. Just wish I didn't have to go to this appeal.
You don't have to, you know.
Well, I wish it was that simple. I thought I was never going to have to see Charity around the village again, but if she gets out, she will come back. I know it. I just wish she'd disappear for good.
What do you mean, if she gets out?
I don't know if I can stand up in court and say what I have to about Chris. I don't think he would forgive me for that.
Yeah, what I don't understand is how you can forgive him.
He was my brother.
And what kind of brother puts you in that kind of situation in the first place?
The sort of brother who was in pain.
I just don't get it. Everything that he's put you through, even now, and you still stand up for him.
Well, I don't expect you to understand because you always hated him anyway.
And he hated everyone.
Well, he loved me.
Maybe. But not half as much as he hated Charity.
Where's Victoria? She's not coming?
No, Jack's taking her home.
Is she all right?
I'm not sure. I think nerves got the better of her.
Maybe I should call round and see her.
No, I'm sure she'll be fine now that her ordeal is over. Are you thinking of taking a pilgrimage to the seaside for the bank holiday?
Not if I can help it. Having worked myself silly in the run-up to Easter, I made very specific plans to do absolutely nothing.
You look a bit tired.
I just need to recharge my batteries. Sometime pottering about with Gabby and Laurel may be just what the doctor ordered.
How are things going with you two?
I'd be lying if I said I'd never worried about the differences between us. But I never expected to feel like this.
I wonder what's keeping Zoe. She was supposed to bring Jean over.
Well, she's probably busy getting ready for tomorrow.
Oh, are you going to London for the appeal?
Wish I was. I've got this place to look after.
So, what do we reckon? Do you think Charity will get out?
Oh, I doubt that very much. But they must have new evidence. Otherwise, there wouldn't be an appeal.
Well, it doesn't matter what they've dug up. It's obvious to a blind man that she'd done him in. What?
You're a right bunch of two-faced witches. Pretending to be all holy in church and coming in here to backstab.
I wouldn't say anything I wouldn't say to Charity's face.
That's easy for you to say when she's locked up. But she won't be for much longer. And I can't wait to see the look on your faces when she comes home.
Where have you been all this time? I've been worried about you.
I went to see her.
For heaven's sake, Marlon, are you mad? She's just had major surgery. It's not like having a tooth pulled.
Oh, no, that.
Carrie's had a lot to deal with. I don't just mean the operation. Getting used to what's happened to her must be frightening enough without you turning up. I mean, what if she calls the police?
Don't be said that. Why would she want to do that?
Well, harassment for a start. You've tracked her down when you shouldn't have.
I had to. I had to make sure she was okay.
Well, you should have waited. What you did today was really selfish, and I expected better from you. You know you might not be able to contact her again if she reports you to the authorities.
She won't do that. We talked for ages. We bonded. You know, it's weird now that I think about it. Even her smile's the same as Trish's.
Now, what's the matter, Victoria? Don't you like the egg I got you? It's the biggest one in the shop. What do you think you're playing at? Victoria, will you please speak to me? She won't say a word to me.
Come on, love. Everybody gets stage fright. There's no reason to be upset.
Yeah, even supermodels get nervous. That's why they keep a bucket by the stage. Well, it's true.
Victoria, if this is a joke, it's gone far enough. I don't know what to do. I raise my voice to her, she says nothing. I try and coax her, nothing.
I think I preferred it when she was making a racket.
Yeah, me and our son. At least we could then tell her to be quiet.
Do you know what they're saying in the village?
No, and I don't care neither.
I think that Zoe's going to the appeal to make sure Mum stays in jail.
Well, shows how much they know.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Eh?
I told them they'd be laughing on the other side of their faces when Mum comes home.
Yeah, well, you keep your mouth shut and you say nothing.
Why? She's coming home, isn't she?
Yeah, but that's our business, not theirs. The least they know about it, the better.
Dad, what did you do to make Zoe change her mind?
Nothing.
You must have done something. Look, I don't want you getting into trouble again. Mum's only just getting out of prison. I don't want you passing her on the way back in.
Whatever happened between your mum and Zoe had nothing to do with me.
Yeah, right.
You can't imagine what a difference this has made to me. Just to meet up with her and speak to her. Do you know what was really funny? When she came outside to talk to me, she gave me a real ear bashing. Exactly like Trisha would have done. How weird is that?
It's just a coincidence.
Oh, it's more than that, I know it is.
Marlon, now you've been to see her, I hope you'll be able to get on with your own life and let Carrie get on with hers.
She hugged me. There's a special connection between us. There must be. Part of Trisha is alive in Carrie.
Yeah, well, she's not Trisha. Carrie's her own person.
I know that. I'm not stupid. All I'm trying to do is find a way of getting through. Do you know what I do to get to sleep at night? I go to bed with Trisha's stuff, anything that smells of her, and when I wake up in the morning, she's gone.
Marlon, you've suffered enough. I just don't want you putting yourself through any more pain.
OK. OK, I'll make you happy. I won't see her anymore.
It's not my happiness I'm concerned about. It's yours.
Why don't you cancel the taxi? It's pointless you get on the train. I've said I'll give you a lift.
My contact details are on the desk.
I'm sorry about what I said about Chris.
So you should be. You know nothing about what he had to suffer. He was dying and she made the last days of his life a misery.
I know.
No, you don't know. You said that he hated everyone. Well, it's not true. He loved Charity. He didn't care about what people said about her past or her. He took her off the streets. He gave her a new and respectable life. He'd have done anything for her. And she broke his heart. Everyone round here thinks that he was heartless, and tomorrow, if I say what I'm supposed to, they will all think that he was psychotic as well.
Zoe, no one is forcing you to go except you. All right, so why don't you just stay?
Victoria, love, why didn't you read today?
Did someone make fun of you? Is one of the kids at school bullying you? Oh, for heaven's sake, Victoria. How are we supposed to help you if you're not going to speak to us?
Jack.
Right. If you're not going to talk, you can get up to your room. Now. And you can forget about Easter eggs until you find your tongue.
That's great, Jack. We'll just punish her into speaking, shall we?
Well, what am I supposed to do? She hasn't spoken a single word since yesterday.
We'll just have to be patient, that's all. You can't force her.
I thought she was nervous about speaking in front of everybody at church, but what if it's something else?
Do you know what I think? I think some kids dared her to say nothing for a week. And if she does, they'll give her the rollerblades. And I bet you she'll be a talking terror on wheels before the week's out.
Well, I hope you're right.
What's going on, Rob?
What do you mean?
You haven't been able to look me in the eye all day. You're not having second thoughts about us, are you?
No, you know I'm not.
Yeah, then what is it then?
It's nothing.
Oh, Rob, please tell me.
It's Donna. She's just on my case all the time. It's getting to me.
Yeah, I know how you feel. It's not easy for me being with Andy either, is it? We just got to keep it together, OK? It won't be for much longer. It'll be fine.
I hope so.
Good night.